plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Back. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Lockett. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to pass, it's Lawson. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. 3rd down conversion. huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the 1st. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Well, this defense was ready for goal balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Back to pass, it's Lawson. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the 1st quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Lawson. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Looking to get it in. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This one's complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the pressure. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To pass. And the quick shuffle pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A quick pass to the left. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Caught. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Using the quick game. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes a man miss. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Fires to the big fella. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll open the second half with a run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the punt team. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Trying play action. It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the tailback. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks as if he's going to run it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to...
He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. He bangs his way in for the score.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Stevenson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finds a little space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fakes the grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Hits a seam wide open. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Grant behind the line. It's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Lawson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this